back to International Scale Modeler. I'm Lee. Today we're going to do a review of one of the books from Mig Jimenez, Ammo, and that is In Combat, Painting Mechas. And obviously you've got the English version here. They do 3 different language versions if I remember correctly. This is the second edition revised, as you can see from here, and it looks like a cool looking book. Now I wanted some books. I haven't bought any modelling books for quite a while, and I bought this and a couple of others from Ammo's website, from Mig, and I thought I'd give them a whirl. And as I haven't really had anything to read lately, so I have obviously their weather magazines and things like that, which are really good. So I thought I'd give this a try because I do like sci-fi, and even if I don't use any of this, the techniques that can be used, I think, across a range of genres like AFE and stuff like that, and I would imagine a lot of AFE techniques match these in this book as well. So we're just going to have a quick look through the book today, just to give you an idea of what is in there. It's a very glossy affair. Nice. It does feel nice. Feels like a very expensive magazine, to be honest with you, rather than a book. But I think it means that, because it's that type of feel, it means when you open it and you have it on your desk, you can bend it and crease it and things like that. It's not going to do any damage. So let's have a look inside then. Let's see what we've got. We've just got the usual preface and everything, a bit about Ammo and the Gundam and all the mecha and stuff like that, and a little intro by Mig Jimenez here. And this is the a 1/100 Bandai injection plastic kit that he's done himself, and as you can see, that's the original kit there, and then he breaks it down and it looks like it's going to repaint and thin and stuff like that, which I think you need to do on each of these little bits. As you can see that he's using toothpicks. There's a lot of little bits and things like that to paint and spray and change. And if you have a look at the difference between the two there, the effect is quite stunning really, the difference between this and this, how it should have been. And then he goes through all the techniques, and to be honest with you, as I said, it's a lot of the techniques are the same as you would use for AFE, and they are pretty much the same. Lots of streaking and weathering and rust chipping and things like that, all different ways of doing it as well, and in a lot of ways the same as the AFE. But they do explain the steps very well, as with all Mig Ammo books. They do explain the steps very well and are very interesting because of that. And lots of photo material as well, lots of reference to help you. It would be a good idea to maybe get one and try it yourself, and come out and just follow along with me. Yeah, so I think that would be really good. But as you can see, it goes all the way through, and it goes through your filtering and things like that. Again, AFE techniques, and the finished article is simply stunning. Very nice indeed. What a difference. Very much more realistic. As you can see, there you go, side by side before and afters. While the before is quite nice, the after looks like it has soul and character and things like that. Really does, really well done. And again with the shield, and everything there, you can see the shield all battered now. Much nicer. But again, you don't have to do this. Lots of before and afters. I think that's really good that it shows you the before and afters. And it then goes through. Obviously, it's a big advertisement for Ammo products, and you're going to get this all the way through the book. But these are the results that he's achieved with his stuff, which is fantastic. So there, and then some moody lighting as well. I mean, these are all page fillers as well. And then you've got the next one, which is the RX-754 gun tank. And again, this is by a different person. This is by Oishi. And again, here you can see a lot of AFE techniques coming into play here as well. All doing the black and white method, the shading method. But you can see, absolutely come out really nice indeed. And some great photo referencing, and they are really nice pictures to look at. What I do like about Mig's books they are nice to look at. They're very pretty, very aesthetic, and they make reading them quite easy on the eye. Some books there's just too much information, or it's just a mess. But these are very nicely set out and laid out. And then you go on to another one. This is by Chulio Yu, who must be someone big in the mecha community. I don't know who he is, I'm afraid. But again, they've stripped them right down, repainted them, weathered them, and again he uses different techniques like pastels and stuff like that as well. And again, more adverts for and there's another one, and this is by Luca Zampriola. Again, it's stripping it right down, building it up, and there's a lot of scratch building on this one, as you can see here. All these white bits look like scratch built parts, and he's chopping it away, he's changing a load of things on there. These all look like scratch built as well, these missile launchers. So he's got a base kit in added to that, which is great. I mean, scratch building is fantastic and really add a lot of detail. You can see like that's the base kit there, and then by the time he's finished, it looks like that with all his scratch building. I mean, what a difference! What an actual difference is that? Fantastic, really well done. I mean, all scratch building is a little bit of imagination, I think, and just, you know, looking for references that's going to help you out. He's there gone and taken pictures of everything that he uses, you know, for his build there and everything. And on you go. And again, great processes, explains everything in detail. Pictures are beautiful, and it goes through not so good. The explanation of the details not so good as Mig's, but I think this was concentrating on the scratch building rather than the actual weathering itself. But there's a lot of rust on this one. It really is very nice indeed, very aesthetically pleasing. And then you've got another one by Oishi, and these are just pictures of ones that they've done. This is obviously from Pacific Rim, great film if you haven't seen it, real proper cheese with Charlie Hunnam. And another little rubber there, fantastic results. They really are top of their game, obviously. I think most of us normal modders can only aspire to be this good. There are some absolutely cracking reference pics in there. And basically, the last third of the book is just pictures showing off their work. There is no more, you know, actual content. The price of this, I cannot remember off the top of my head. I think it was about 12 euros, 13 euros, direct from Mig's site. I know you can pick this up at eModels as well. As a techniques guide, it's good so far as there are some techniques there, and if you only do your mecha and you don't do AFE, then it's a great little techniques guide to maybe brush up on your skills. But literally everything in there is the same as AFE. I don't see anything different there from what the AFE guys use, and vice versa. So if you're into your AFE and you fancy doing a mecha, you're gonna have something, you know, close to that as well. You're used to this sort of weathering process, if you like. Aircraft guys, it is different. It's completely different to AFE weathering. It's a you know, I think you can learn something from the book, definitely. If you don't really do AFE, you can learn something. If you do AFE, I honestly don't think there's anything you're going to learn in there unless you're new to AFE modelling. I think a lot of the techniques in there you would already heard of or know about, but you may not have them in book format, so that would be nice. But that aside, it's a very nice book to read. I like to read books for the sake of reading books, and that is a nice one to read. Nice explanations, great pictures, and it is quite honestly, it's along the same lines as Rinaldi's The Tank Art books, in that way that it's very easy to read, and it's nice, and you can sit there and read it without having to try and learn something, you know, and just, you know, enjoy the pictures and things like that. So overall, as a book, it's very good. As a techniques guide, yes, if you haven't done any AFE or anything like that, yes, if you've got an AFE, couple of AFE tech guides, you really don't need this unless you like the mecha and you want the pictures and things like that, which I like that. It's nice to have on my shelf, something different I haven't got anyway. So I think out of 10, I'm going to say 7.5 out of 10 for that one, because the techniques are the same that you can get in any other book really. They've just sold it as a mecha guide and things like that. But yeah, so nice though, nice book to read, I have to say, and it's nice to have on your shelf just to pick up and flick through. They have really pretty pictures and things like that. So that is the second edition revised in combat painting mechas from Mig Jimenez Ammo. Until next time, take care, bye bye.